Hi, I'm Jason, co-founder of Edge Growth, the Vumela Fund, and more recently 10xe, where our mission is to help entrepreneurs to 10x their business. We've been building Edge Growth for 10 years, and frankly, it's one of the most difficult things I've ever done. If I look at years 3, 4, 5, 6, I was in my early 30s, and while I thought it was going to be easy to build a business compared to what I'd done in the past, I found myself frankly working 90, 100-hour weeks, sleeping 2 or 3 hours a night, constantly feeling overwhelmed, juggling 1,000 balls, things are out of control. It turns out that one of the businesses we run is an investment business, and we invest in entrepreneurs like me, building companies that are scaling a lot. And I've seen the same pattern playing out in 70 or 80% of the entrepreneurs that are scaling up. And so I've done my homework, and it turns out around the world, this is one of the hardest things to do in leading companies. It's scaling up, going from 10 to 100, 10 people to 100 people, 10 million revenue to 100 million revenue. We've industrialized how to start businesses through the lean startup process. But really it's harder and more expensive than ever to scale a good company. And one of the main reasons for that is because most entrepreneurs scaling up for the first time just miss the critical transitions you have to make and the things you need to start doing well when your business changes. See, businesses along the path to scale go through key transitions, and the 3 main phases as you're scaling up are: first, you're a startup, you're experimenting and finding something worth scaling. And then you find it, and now your business changes. You're no longer a startup, you're a scale-up. And now you're executing and you're building. You've moved from finding a product and a market to building a company with people and processes and systems and structures. And then you get even bigger and you shift again, and you're no longer just a stage 1 scale-up, you're a stage 2 scale-up. And now you've moved to expanding and to optimizing. These are 3 completely different phases, and because we miss these phases, because we don't know they exist, we fail to make the shifts in what we're doing, what we're focusing on, and how we're leading the organization. The good news is that there is actually a science around scaling up. There's a way of identifying where you're at and how to shift what you're focused on as a company, and to learn how to do the new things you have to do really well. So the scaling up is a much less painful process, and you can get further in less time with less pain. And so that's the content of our Path to Scale Bootcamp. What we'll do is we'll arm you with the knowledge and tools you need to get the fundamentals right, to develop a strategy that's 10xable, to learn the checklist of things that differentiate between a big company and a valuable enterprise you can actually exit or sell or raise capital into. How to build an A team, both at a leadership level and around the rest of the company, that enables you to scale a company. How to build an amazing leadership culture, how to grow yourself as a leader, and how to build a management system that enables you to run a company at scale. Spark is
hitting a huge inflection point in terms of scale and growth.
I've had to learn the hard way and pay school fees along the way.
I realized that if I did not stop, made the time to plan, think, focus, we were going to be destined for failure.
Having attended the Path to Scale program was the first structured academic experience that I've been through.
Seen how it's changed the ExCo's mindset, focus, which is very powerful as we move into 2017 and beyond.
So if that sounds like it's for you, download our brochure, take a look at the agenda, and what I recommend is send you plus your top 2 people. Some of the highest value you will get out of attending this bootcamp is the aha moments you have together while talking about how you're scaling your business, and the momentum that creates on the key things you're going to do differently going forward. So come as a pair of 3, you'll get 3 seats for the price of 2 if you come as a pair of 3. We hope to see you there. Happy scaling.